and I'm sure even that this presentation is already very late. I could say late in Asia, but then actually it's morning. So it's early morning, and definitely everyone is already tired. However, because since we are doing this business, we treat this as a business. So as what we always say, whatever it takes, we will be continue doing this. And there you go, guys. So as this presentation is basically in English, and as we acknowledge the presence of all our grand uplines, Director Eddie Onya, Director Laika, Director Dani, and all the managers, coordinators, and everyone in the call. I'm not um, accepting everyone. So this is for everyone. So we thank you, everyone, for your time and effort that you are in the call for tonight, for this evening, for morning in Asia. And so I think we got guests in here. So basically, for those who are new in the call that haven't met me yet, because definitely we don't see each other every time that we have presentation with this link. And actually I'm one of my name is Janilyn Ragus, so you can call me Jen, Ate Jen, or Ate is older, I mean someone that is older than you. You can call me Mom Jen or whatever you prefer to call me. So you don't need to call me with my full name. And I'm basically based here in London, UK, and I'm a full-time employee here. I work for the National Health Services, and I'm doing Crowd1 as part-time. But as what we always say, even you have a full-time job, there's always time that we need something extra in order for us to accommodate some of our other needs, isn't it? So although I'm doing this part-time, I always find a way to ensure that the business is not being left out. I always make sure that I find the bit of time to do the business, because I know that this business will provide me a better opportunity for my future and my generation's future. So definitely everyone in the call, we came to attend in here because we have our deepest why. And definitely that deepest why, I'm hoping that all our deepest why, it's not only to become rich. Because if that is only our deepest why, you can become rich in doing anything. But if your deepest why is strong enough in order for you to do something that will wake you up every day, definitely you will be putting it your 100% or even 110%. So thank you, Sir Jason. He's one of our guests. I'm not quite sure. I've seen Ernie Ortega. I'm not quite sure if he's a guest. There's also name in here, Lorena Balisoro. I'm not quite sure if they're guests as well. Emanuela Figueroa. I think Ma'am Emmanuel is already a member. I think Emmanuel is already a member. Ma'am Imelda Landazan. So there's a lot whom though I haven't met here yet. So there you go. I could say to everyone that I feel that I'm actually a guest now in this link, but then I still make sure that you feel belong in the webinar that we attend today. And make sure that if in case, guys, you have questions during our presentation, just make sure take down your questions, and we will be answering these questions later on, because everyone is in here. And just bear with me with the presentation that I will be sharing you today, because we got recent updates from our back office, and I'm sure every one of us are still trying to really understand everything. But since we don't have yet the specific update that like kind of being presented to us, there might be some, okay, that will not be able to explain fully to you. But I'm going to do my best in order for you to understand what we found from the system. And if any of the members are as well in here, leaders, once after I finish my presentation, if you got additional information that I missed, you can actually input that straight away, so that will give clarifications to everyone. Okay, so I'm not going to speak more than that. We're just going to start the presentation, crack it on, and then we can do the question and answer later on. So there you go, guys. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Actually, I just updated my PowerPoint, trying to pick up things from our back office, because there's a lot of new information in our back office that we, as leaders now in here, we need to actually be mindful and make sure that we also read everything in our back office. There's a lot of changes in our back office. So, Ma'am Marisol, is my screen visible to you guys now?
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I feel a bit nervous tonight because, as what I said, there's a lot of changes. I could not, I'm not gonna, it's...
And you're very excited.
I'm a bit nervous. I can feel it. I can feel it that I'm a bit nervous because I just recently read all the different updates in there as well. So,
honey, would you like me to mute it all first, or no need? I'm gonna mute it on just all participants, and then kindly unmute, okay?
Yeah, so just make sure Ma'am Marisol just kindly assist to everyone that if...
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is just one of a big favor that I would ask from everyone, that kindly please mute your mics if in case you came in and then it's on. Kindly mute it if you're not able to turn it off, because it will not be easy for us to speak if there's distraction in the background. Okay, just kindly mute just make sure that your mics are turned off. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Okay.
So once again, I welcome you and thank you everyone for attending this call. So the business presentation that I'm showing to you, we're gonna go straight away. The business presentation that I'm going to show to you is Crowd1, okay? So Crowd1, with the presentations that we are showing to you for our guests, okay, this is for information purposes, all right? So we're not trying to force you to come and join to Crowd1. We're just showing to you these opportunities that could provide us endless or different avenues in order for you to have another source of income, all right? So in here, it will be depending on you. After you hear this presentation, it will still depend on you if you will come and join us, all right, or not. Because in here, we wanted that everyone would understand the business that they're going into before you join, all right? We're not gonna force you that you come and join us, and then later on in the end, you would say to us that, oh, I just joined because my friend invited me and then he said that I will be earning a lot, as much as like this. And then later on you would say, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore. So you are just actually, in that sense, you're just like kind of saying that, oh, I put money in it and yet I didn't earn anything. But then that's why you just need to listen for the presentation that I'm going to share to you. We're going to share to you. So just sit back, relax, open your mind, open your hearts, whatever this presentation will provide you. And I just hope that this presentation will enlighten you to something that will give you a good opportunity for you and your family in the future, all right? So Crowd1 is actually, if we are familiar to different kind of platforms around the world. So Crowd1, this is similar to Uber and Airbnb. So basically, these are the two basic, the common platforms that are booming, especially this time. So we know that around the world, there's different platforms that are applications that are being used by different people or consumers. So basically, Uber is popular to Europe, and I think it also in America, I'm not quite sure. Europe, that's popular. In the Philippines, It's not Uber, it's Grab. Okay? So in Middle East, they have what they call, it starts with letter K. Mr. Wasim informed me about that one before. So it's another type of, they don't use Uber, they have another type of platform. So with those platforms, it's an application that is just being used by consumers in order for them to order a cab or taxi to bring them to the destinations that they wanted to be. So in there, the company are the one who's getting a commission, not the consumers or customers at all. So the same thing with Airbnb, okay? We know that Airbnb doesn't have their own beds or, their own rooms. It is owned by private people wherein they become a third-party affiliate, or they became affiliated with Airbnb, and then us or people as customers use the platform of Airbnb to book their bedrooms or their accommodations. So in that sense as well, the only people who's earning are those owners of the houses and of course Airbnb. But then those owners of the service pay commission to Airbnb or get commission when, as a customer, when a customer booked a room on Airbnb, Airbnb get commission, and yet they don't own that house, they don't own that room or accommodation, and yet they're earning. So the same thing with Crowd1, okay? It is the same as a platform. So we don't have our own product and services. We have affiliated companies who came into Crowd1 in order for us as consumers or as members to use the products and services or to market, to share to other people in order for Crowd1 to earn. And yet, the big difference of Crowd1 and the companies like Uber, Airbnb, Grab, and Booking.coms, the big difference in here is in Crowd1, okay, the earnings of those third-party companies will go back again into Crowd1 affiliates. So for us, as consumers of our products and services, we got benefits aside from discounts. You might say to me, Ma'am, I also get discounts from Airbnb. Yes, you're right. You can get discount when booking Airbnb to different, to book your room in Airbnb. That's exactly right, okay? However, in Crowd1, when we use our travel booking agency in here, because you would understand later on, when we use our products and services, aside from the discount, there's also a benefit for us aside from the discount, because the earnings of these companies, okay, 60% of the earning of the companies that got affiliated with Crowd1 will go back to Crowd1 affiliates, which is we're going to discuss later on. So Crowd1, this is actually, it's a network marketing company, okay? So this is a digital network marketing company wherein it consists millions of people around the world, okay? We love to share the business and we work hard hand in hand together in order for us to share the business to different people. So we are actually more than 28 million members now around the world, okay? So can you imagine that? Within the span of 2 years and 3 months, 4 months, we reach that number. Why? Because this is a digital business, and we know during this time, specifically during this pandemic, we know that the world is turning digitally already. So we are in the era of digital services. So if we don't want, if we're not going to join the digital world, we will be left out. So that's why we also call Crowd1 as the power of easy, because everything happens just at the tips of our fingers and palm of our hands, wherein we just use our mobile devices in order for us to share the business. Okay? So can you imagine that in here, you just have to work together with your team and duplicate yourself in order for you to grow your network. So you just have to remember that we are a network marketing company. All right? So we got different offices. We got our locations are uh, Johannesburg, South Africa, Stockholm, Sweden, Manila, Philippines, Madrid and Malaga, Spain, and London, England. So the one here in the Philippines, I just, from the training earlier of one of our leaders who's in Dubai, he mentioned that they're moving office as well in the Philippines. And we also got upcoming locations, okay, where they will open in Colombia, Brazil, Nigeria, Hong Kong, and Kenya. And one big office will be opening in Dubai. And that office will be a massive office for our IT support people. And definitely that will be a big office, because that's more than, I think that is about 2,000 square meters, as what was mentioned during the other presentation of one of our leaders in Dubai. And the one in Spain, the one in Madrid, Spain, that is the home of our Impact Crowd Technology office. So if you wanted to, for the members now in here, or the guests, if you wanted to know how the IT services of Crowd1 works, you can actually visit the website www.impactcity.com. All right? And if you wanted to know more as well, go to our website www.crowd1.com. All right? So this is the mother company of Crowd1 that is based in Spain. So this is the IT system of Crowd1. All right. So as what we always say, with Crowd1, since we are only using our mobile devices, so you can use your mobile phone, laptop, tablet, or your what are the other names of the other smart devices that we have. So you earn money with your smartphone. So as what we always said, this is just a bit of a joke, yeah? So when you call your phone as a smartphone, so you should be earning money on it. So what would you call a phone that is not smart, or you're just using money? You're just like kind of all your monies are just coming out. There's nothing that's coming in. So I think they're just calling that as a dumb phone. Because of course you're just using your mobile devices. You use your mobile device, and yet you just you have to pay your bills for it. But then when you're doing Crowd1, you're using your mobile phone as your ATM or money making machine. So you can actually earn here Bitcoin or Euro, because since Crowd1 is a European company, and the founder is Swedish national, which is Mr. Jonas Werner. And I apologize, I didn't manage to put his picture in here, but you can search online, Mr. Jonas Werner. He's a Swedish national wherein he already got experience in network marketing for more than 20 years, so that's 2 decades, and he's very good as well in IT services. That's why he put Crowd1 together. I mean, him and the CEO, they put Crowd1 as a first ever digital network marketing, because the previous digital services, they don't come together as a networking. It is just like just like a platform. For example, the booking engines or online learning, they just come alone as online learning. It's not being network marketed at all, so there's no network marketing in it. And yet the two minds of those people, the CEO and the founder, they put Crowd1 together in order to generate one platform that combines digital business and network marketing. Okay, so this is, and for them, they also managed to, instead of putting this business into Silicon Valley, wherein it's only the elite people or businessman who's already rich, who can only afford a lot, spend a lot of money in order to, to join a venture in business. They thought of ordinary people to also gain access to this digital business, starting up in very small amount of money. Okay, so once again, this is 100% mobile business, because you can do this anywhere, anytime, and it can be done by anyone. When you say anywhere, anytime, as long as you got your internet connection, you're in it. And definitely we are in it, because everyone got their mobile phones now. Even 7-year-olds, they got mobile phones. Unfortunately, the 7 years old cannot join the business. Why? Because with anyone, as long as you're above 18 and above, you can be part of the business. Because 18, that is considered adult. So you are adult enough to understand the business that you're coming into. Because this business is, when you go into business, you would not say that, oh, I joined the business because my friend encouraged me, and later on, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Can you give me back the money that I paid for? Well, that doesn't work like that in here. Because in here, before you join, you just need to make sure that you understand. But take note, guys, from those 18 and above, we even have people who are on the retirement age already, or who are retired already, who's doing the business. We also got disabled people who's doing the business. There's a lot of blind people. They got physical disabilities, and yet they are doing this business. This how easy the business is. It might not be that as simple as what you're listening now, because of course it will be your first time to hear the business, but once you know the business deeply, you would say, wow, this is how does it work, and this how easy it is to market the business. Because definitely we got retirees in here doing the business and leveled up quicker than us. Yeah, quicker than us younger generations. Can you imagine that? So this business is really for everyone, as long as you're above 18 and above, sorry. So now, these are the global products and services of the company. Okay, so we got 4 global products and services at the moment. All right, and definitely this will go higher in number. So we got Life Trends. All right, so Life Trends, this is your very own hotel and resort booking engine. As what I mentioned earlier, it's like the Airbnb. So in here, this is another company who became affiliated with Crowd1. So they joined Crowd1 in order for the consumers to use the products and services. So as members of Crowd1, okay, we got the access into these Life Trends. We can access up to 1% to 50% if you got the free access to Life Trends. Because Life Trends, there are two ways, two ways that you can be a member of Life Trends. So, but basically, all these products and services are part when you join the Crowd1, or when you become a starter into Crowd1, if you buy a starter package, okay? So Life Trends, you can access that freely, and you can access that as a platinum member. All right, so free. When your access is free, so member of Crowd1, you can avail up to 1% to 50% of the hotels and accommodations in there. All right, so mind though, this is a world-class education. So this is an online learning. So it comprises on how to become a good entrepreneur, and also in here, it would also give us opportunity on how to enhance our communication. Okay, so Mindo is actually the latest update of GitHub. Wherein, for the members at the moment, if you go into your back office, you need to make sure that you buy the magazine that is free digital copy and read about Mindo. Because previously, the learnings that we have in here is about real estate, okay? But now, we got the entrepreneurial learnings, communication, well-being, and there's another one about sorry guys, I forgot, but there's four sections now, and you can also upload the application into your mobile device, and there you would be seeing the different learnings that we will be accessing into our back office. All right, so that's an online learning. Afilgo, this is an online gambling platform. So in here, there's a lot of games that people can play who knows how to play in casino. All right, casino or betting type of games, and also lotto. All right, so for those who, of course, not inclined into gambling or against your beliefs, there's when you register as a Crowd1 member in here, there's an option for you to tick to unsubscribe with the Afilgo if you don't want to get an earning from that, because we got benefits from all of these platforms. Yeah. So Mixer, this is a social mobile gaming platform wherein, of course, there's a lot of games that all the consumers will be playing. All right. So when, as members of Crowd1, when we are using all these platforms, can you imagine this? Travel booking, online education, online gambling, social mobile gaming, these are not only $1 million industries. These are billion to $1 trillion industries. Because a lot of people love to travel. At the moment, a lot of people now are learning through online. A lot of people playing games on their mobile devices, especially this lockdown. Guys, these companies are soaring high up during this pandemic. Okay, so with this one, these companies, okay, when we use these services, we got discounts in here. When you with the Mindo, we got your access, and then you're already learning with the Afilgo. All these products and services, okay, 60% of their profit will go back to Crowd1. And aside from Mixer, don't quote me on this, but I just heard it from the leader in Dubai. He mentioned that it's more than 60%. I think, if I'm not mistaken, did he say 50% of the company's profit will go to Crowd1? All right. So when we're using all these products and services, we are downloading the application, because every time that we download application, even if it's a free download, in every download, there's income for the company. That's how digital businesses, okay, generate income. So for example, now you download Spotify, okay? You don't buy any of their music. You just listen to it. But then the way that they're earning in Spotify, when you listen to Spotify, there's always advertisement before you start to listen to your music. And with that advertisement, Spotify will be earning money, because whoever put that advertisement pay money to Spotify. So every time that you listen in Spotify, they're already earning. So the same thing with Mixer. So when people download Mixer application, even they're not members of Crowd1, the moment that they download that free application, boom, Mixer already got, definitely, we don't know how many euros that will be going to Mixer. And when they started playing the games, a lot of advertisements will go inside the game. The moment that they're playing, advertisements coming in, Mixer is earning. And their income are going back to Crowd1 affiliates. So in here, if you would say this is your access, this is the free access, okay? When you become a member of Crowd1 already, for our guests, you got the access, the full access for this one. This is the free access. So And here, if you would just type your destination wherever you want to go, you will be acquiring discounts in here. So you can see it's in here 7% discount, but still definitely that's still cheaper. So you got 7.5 US dollar discount, plus you got the hotel credit points, wherein these credit points will also then be accumulated in order for you, so next time that you will be trying to book, you'll be able to use those credits to pay a portion of your booking. So the moment that you started using this service, you will be accumulating points as well, or credits, into your Life Trends account. Isn't it amazing? So you're using it, the profit of this company will go back to you as well, plus you're also accumulating points. Aside from Crowd1, you're accumulating points into Life Trends as well. So that is great. Instead of us going to travel booking, Trivago, or other kind of booking engines in the world, why don't you use your Life Trends straight away? Because in here, we're not only getting the profits, we're also getting discounts, and we're getting additional points in here. And you will also be included into one of the compensation plans, which what we call the active user pool, wherein in that pool, 25% of Life Trends profit within 3 months will go back to Crowd1 who use Life Trends. So if, for example, there's 1 million people who book Life Trends within the 3 months, and then the 25% of Life Trends profit is 1 million. So you're part of the 1 million. 1 million divided by 1 million, so you got €1, right? So plus, you also got, the moment that you use this service, you will be also receiving 1 activity point, because this is considered as activity. This is one of the newest part of the compensation plans of Crowd1. All right. So the other products and services that we have now is the regional products and services, wherein these are only operating in specific countries. So Safer and Tribute. So Safer is South Africa's fastest emergency response, wherein it is a personal armed and medical response in South Africa that can be used anytime and anywhere. So this is another application wherein it can be downloaded, okay, by anyone who wanted to have a quicker service when it comes to medical and physical needs people have in South Africa. For here, as a Crowd1 member, you actually got a discount when you upload Safer. All right. So for those who are non-members in Crowd1, of course, they pay more. And yet, okay, the earnings of Safer, though this product is only in South Africa, their also commission will also go, some of their commissions will also go to Crowd1 members. And Tribute, okay, Tribute, this is an online, okay, it's like online shopping. It's like, let's say, for example, like Amazon, but it's not as big as Amazon. So this is only in Nigeria. This suits the lifestyles in Nigeria, okay, because of their climate. So basically, they sell here clothing, jewelry, perfumes, makeups, and so on and so forth, all right? So if you are a member of Crowd1, you can avail 20% discount from the products in here. And of course, in addition to your commission as well as a member of Crowd1, because this is also another company. So both of these are only in South Africa and in Nigeria. And sooner than later, we will also have different products and services into our companies. And take note, guys, we are also entering, okay, the telecommunication company, and also the telecommunication, and also for the entertainment industry. So we will be having our own it might be like it might be a platform like Netflix. So we don't know yet what will come up as our entertainment industry. We don't know yet the name, or we don't know yet what will happen, but definitely we'll be having that as well into our products and services. So basically, the Mindo, they're starting to roll up now. For those members, they're starting to roll up into our back office. And we also got Link Me. That's another product in service that we'll be having. And also Show Me and the Planet IX. So Planet IX, so basically, I'm not quite sure, I don't have it in here. So Planet IX, just to give you a bit of idea about Planet IX for those guests in here, Planet IX is actually like this is the duplicate or similar to Earth, wherein there's no people yet who live in that planet. And then for us as members of Crowd1 now, we are given a free slot into the Planet IX, wherein at the moment, if the area is not there's no occupants yet in that area, of course, the piece of land in there, you can buy it cheap, right? So the moment that it becomes populated, the area, you would be like the area will become expensive. So the same thing in the place that we are in now. So in that one, we will be trading to our Crowd1 affiliate. So with that one, we don't have yet exact clarification on what we're going to use in there, what will be the benefits of it into our business, but that will be a trading platform wherein we trade our loyalty points between the Crowd1 members. So we don't know if that will go to the cryptocurrency, or we don't know if that will be the cryptocurrency that will be trading and buying those slots into Planet IX. So we're going for the update because today there's leaders meeting that's ongoing in Dubai, and one of the leaders in Dubai who's in that meeting today will give us an update either tomorrow or Wednesday. What is the latest update about the new products and services? So now, how to engage or how to be part of Crowd1. So there are 3 ways that we can be part of Crowd1. So the first one is you can be a customer. So we're going from the bottom to the top. So how can you engage here as a customer? So you're only eligible to use the products and services wherein you can avail discounts. Okay, so that's your access. So how can you get an access? It's like for me, the guests in here, the access will be given to you, or the link of the person who invited you will be sending their link. You can register in here, okay? As a customer, you don't actually need to, pay the starter package, because you just wanted to use the products and services. You don't want to be earning. You don't want to be part of the compensation plan. So you just wanted to have discounts, all right? So you become register, and then that's it, and use the products and services. That's the first way of engaging into Crowd1. And then the next one is if you want to become a member. And in here, you already got a benefit as a member, but how you will become a member? Of course, with the referral of the person who invited you in here. All right. So from here, okay. So from here, but of course, for those consumer or customer, of course, when you book yourself into the booking platform like LiveTrends, or if you want to play Mixer, of course, you have to pay for the Mixer subscription of what games you're going to play. Okay. However, you would be getting a discount. Yeah. For those member, of course, you can use the products and services, and you can also refer this to different people. Wherein, as a member, of course, you have to pay for a starter package, but you have to choose which package you're going to start with. Okay? So you will be able to have discounts, plus, you will also be eligible for the bonuses. But it's only the 4 parts of the bonuses. You got the fear of loss bonus, the loyalty program, the active user pool, and sales bonus. So meaning with this sales bonus, when, okay, you refer a customer to use our products and services, you are getting bonus. That's a sales bonus. Okay? Active user pool, as I mentioned earlier, when you by yourself are using the products and services, you are part of the pool. Loyalty program, this will be given to you free, okay, when you buy one of the starter package. And this loyalty program can be used to something that I will be explaining to you later on. And with the fear of loss bonus, I will be discussing in detail a bit later as well. So if you wanted, okay, to get more or avail more of the compensation plan, you have to become an entrepreneur. So how can you do that? You have to build a team. You have to keep on sharing the business to other people that you can train or you can work together with, okay? Because the moment that you train someone or you build a team, the moment that they started earning, you will be also earning. So if you become a member, you just keep on referring and you're not building a team, you're not giving them information on how to do the business, they cannot grow, okay? So when we build the team, we duplicate ourselves. We show them what we do. We show them how to do networking. And then that's the time you would be eligible for all these benefits, all right? So you got discounts, you got the fear of loss, loyalty program, active user pool, and sales bonus. And in addition to that, you will be eligible for the residual bonus, wherein this is depending on your network level. Because you are a leader now, you build a team. When you build a team, you will be called then a leader. Okay? Because you got a team below you, you will be a leader. So residual bonus is actually, okay, given to those people who are leading a team or to those who already reach a network level in the system because they're working hard. They're working hard in order to share the business. And of course, the matching bonus, wherein the matching bonus, this is already the percentage that you got that the Crowd1 will give you as a commission when your team started earning. But this matching bonus will not be coming from the earnings of your team. This is a bonus from Crowd1, all right? And the Crowd1 bonus and what we previously called as binary bonus, this now becomes crowd bonus, which is this depends on the points that you accumulated between your left and right system. So I will be explaining that further to you guys as we go along our presentation. Sorry. So now these are we already know what are the products and services. We already know how can we become a member or how can we get engaged to Crowd1. Now, what are these packages that I am talking about, the starter packages, okay? So previously, okay, we have a different setup of the packages, all right? So this time, we still got 4 different packages. We got the white, black, gold, and titanium. Wherein, okay, so with the white package, when you want to become a member or you want to become an entrepreneur, all right, you have to buy one of these starter packages. But the level of your package will also, the contents of your package will depend on the package that you bought. Of course, when you buy the white package, it would cost you 109 euro. Black is 299, gold is 799, titanium is 2499. So the equivalent of this in peso, okay, 109. If you multiply that with 60, that will be 6,540. Black is 18,000. Gold is 48,000. And titanium will be 150,000 pesos. So just compute that, guys, in the currency that you are in at the moment, because I'm sure in the Middle East it's different in there, and also Canada and America, it will be different as well. Yeah. So in here, it would contain different types of packages in there, or type of those products and services that we mentioned earlier. So with the white package, you got the 12 months membership included in there already. 12 months. So that is equivalent to 69 euro. All right. So the Mind learning, that is actually equivalent to I couldn't even read this one, guys. Let me just see how can I make this bigger. I'm not quite sure. So with the Mind, you also got the premium lifetime membership of that. Okay, so no one can take that away from your back office. So with the Life Trends, you also got 25 euro in travel benefits. That is worth 75 in here. So this Life Trends is worth 75. So if you compute that, actually, this is 1,000 something for the Mind. So the total of all these products and services, if you become member, actually outside Crowd1, that would cost you 1,212 euro. And aside from this, you will be given as well, okay, 1,000 loyalty points. So these loyalty points we're going to discuss a bit later on. All right. For those members now, we actually had Crowd1 rewards before, but now it will be called loyalty points. Yeah. For those upcoming members, all right, it will be called loyalty points. So black package, of course, combination of these three, plus you will get a free 1 hexagon on the planet IX. So you can use this hexagon to buy a space on the country where you want to develop your digital house or digital place. You can develop your digital world. So you got 1 free hexagon. And the Crowd1 rewards that you will be earning in here is, oh my God, I cannot even see it, guys. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I couldn't even see it. So there will be loyalty points that will be given to you. All right. So with the gold package as well, this is the combination of all this. And in addition, you will also have the access to Link Me. So that's another digital platform that will be coming into this month. So there is a timetable which from which these products and services will be launching. Yeah. So once again, you got the 1 hexagon of the planet IX. Okay. And you got in here 7,500 loyalty points. So I think you got in here 6,500 in here on the black package. So can you imagine that? That will be, if you compute all this platform, if you buy them separately, you will be spending 1,783 euro, which is you only pay 799. So with the titanium, you will be paying 2,499, and yet you the total value of this one is 2,672. So can you imagine that how much is the discount that you have in here? So you save in here more than 200 in here. Okay, so more than 200 in here, but in here you save a lot. But in here, of course, you will be receiving more platforms as well. You got more access to different products and services. So in addition to this one, you will be having as well the Show Me. Okay, so with this Link Me and Show Me, we don't have yet a detailed information about this one, and of course with the Planet IX. So in here you will be receiving as well more than 6,000 loyalty or 16,000 loyalty points in here. So can you imagine that? You will be having more access to different products and services digitally. All right? So aside from that, definitely your earnings will be more. You got access more into learning. So now where can we use our loyalty points for? So loyalty points will be working as part payment tool in C-Store. So this is what I mentioned earlier to you. So if you got your loyalty points and enough to buy you at for you to pay for your accommodation in Life Trends, you can use that. Okay, so one loyalty points will have different value for different products. So depending on the products that you're using, so either Life Trends or Mixer, that will have different value. Okay, so these loyalty points cannot be exchanged for any fixed monetary value. So this will never become money. But you can use this to pay for your accommodations or to the games in Mixter instead of paying cash. All right, so we can use that in playing games and booking our travels, or part or portions of the money that we need to buy to book our hotels, car rentals, cruise ships, and flights. Yeah. So just to remind you once again, loyalty points cannot be turned into cash. All right. So when you would be called as active in Crowd1 if you are earning loyalty points. All right. So this is what they call the activity streamline, wherein, of course, as what I mentioned earlier, within a span of 3 months' time, you use one of the products and services, so you will be accumulating activity points in there. So be active every Monday to Sunday and collect loyalty points once a week on Wednesday. So this now is the Crowd1 rewards. Okay, guys, previously we called this as Crowd1 rewards that we collect every Wednesday. So now this is being called as loyalty points. So, okay, so if you are active every day for a number of weeks, you earn a cumulative loyalty points from the full week's LP collected. All right. So if you are active the whole week, so that's 7 days. So meaning you manage to, one of your team use one of the products and services, and then you invite people. So that's another one activity points, okay, or loyalty points, and then you keep on playing the games as well. So you're active on Wednesday, you got one loyalty points. So if you're using all the products and services the whole week, or you keep on sharing the business, you keep on inviting, so you will be receiving loyalty points. So can you imagine that for the whole week that you are active, you will be receiving 7 loyalty points within that week. So the second week, you have additional 7. So you will be, if for example, in one month, there are 4 weeks. So you will be accumulating 28 loyalty points, right? All right. So it's like, for example, in here, if you miss one day or you did not manage to do something that you're not active in one day, so you will be, of course, that will be deducted into you, right? So that's only 6 within the 7 days. So the weekly qualification periods always starts on Mondays at 12:01 Central European Time, and ends Sunday at 11:59 Central European Time. So we have to remember that, okay? So we still have to claim our loyalty points. So now we're going on how we are earning. So we got 7 in here. However, we already discussed the active user pool and then customer referral bonus, right? So what we're going to discuss now are 5. So we got fear of loss bonus. Streamline, actually, we already discussed that, which is, that's the loyalty points that we will be claiming every Wednesday. Now we are going to discuss actually 4, yeah? So fear of loss bonus, long-term residual bonus, educational package. This is actually now called the crowd bonus and matching bonus, all right? So first of all, before that, Remember, I mentioned to you earlier that 60% of all those products and services that we have in Crowd1, 60% of the profit will go back into Crowd1 affiliates. So how the 60% then distributed to members of Crowd1. This is how it works. So that 60% becomes, of course, the 100%. So in this pie, okay, so 40% will go back to the long-term residual income. So this is the monthly income that we are receiving as entrepreneurs or leaders if you already have a network level. Just make sure that, of course, you already work hard for it first before you will be part of this 40%. Okay? So if you are just starting up and you haven't built a big team after you, of course, you will not be receiving a high amount in here, okay? So another 40% of that will go to the Crowd1 members as the quarterly residual income. So we will not be calling this as Crowd1 rewards anymore. So that will be the quarterly residual income, okay? So only 20% will go back to Crowd1. So at the moment, all right, so with this percentage, can you imagine that only 20% will be going back to company for its running costs? Of course, they have to pay for the electric bills. They have to pay for the staff who work with our IT departments. They have to work for the staff who clean the offices and everything like that. Aside from that, there's also other expenses, isn't it? So only 20% will go back to the company. So we will explain this further in detailed explanation, yeah? So what is fear of loss bonus? All right, since we got a recent update from the system, don't quote me with this amount, because with the latest from the compensation plan in the back office, it did not state this exact amount. And at the moment, with our presentation documents from the back office, they haven't put the fear of loss. So they just mentioned in there that if, because a fear of loss, this is a 14 days challenge that is given to us. So when we register or we buy a starter package in here, we bought either the 109, 299, 799, and 2499 type of package, okay? So you are then entitled to hit this fear of loss bonus. This is a one-time bonus that will be given to you as long as you invite people within that 14 days. So there's a timer in your back office the moment that you paid for your starter package. All right? So it shows on the screen at the moment that when you invite 4 people who bought the starter package that is white, you will be given 125 euro. So guys, to remind you for our guests in here, don't quote me with the exact amount at the moment because we're also waiting for the update for this one. We don't have yet an updated version of this one. All right. So if you invited 4 people who bought the black package worth 299, you will be given 375. And if all of them started with gold starter package, you will be given 1,000 euro. And if all of them started with titanium straight away, you will be given 3,000 euro. Okay? However, when I read the compensation plan earlier, okay, it's written there that if you invite 4 people with 5 package, you will then be given a voucher worth for 5 package. So I'm not quite sure at the moment if that is, they will give us 109 euro into our account. Okay? So we're just going to wait for the update of our back office. And then if it's 4 black package, you will be receiving as well a voucher worth a black package. So if it's gold, you will be receiving a voucher that is worth a gold package. And the same thing with the titanium. So you might be questioning, you might have questions in your mind. You might be thinking, what if my invites bought different packages? So 2 of them bought a black package and 2 of them bought white package. So the company will be paying you the least and type of starter package that they bought. So if it's 2 black and 2 white, you will be paid with the white package. Okay, so the same thing if it's combination of all 4, white, black, gold, and titanium, you will be receiving white. So if you have 3 golds and 1 titanium, still you will be paid with gold. So if you got 3 titaniums and 1 white, unfortunately, you will be being paid with the white type of package. But take note, guys, if you joined with the 109 euro and you managed to invite people who joined you with the black package, can you imagine that how much is the return into your account? So it became double to the money that you spend, right? So if you're not able to qualify for this bonus, just keep on going. You just need to make sure that you will be getting the binary or crowd bonus. So basically, guys, this is the old matching bonus explanation. However, we actually got 5 levels of matching level in here. So this is depending on the package that you have and the number of people that you personally sponsored. That will determine the percentage how much you're getting as a bonus for the matching bonus. Okay, so the recent update from the back office is this. As a starter package, okay, you should have a directly sponsored 5. So your first level, okay, you got the 5 levels in here at the middle. If you would see the screen, you got the 5 levels in here. Okay, so in order for you to become eligible for the level 1, 10%, you should have 5 directly sponsored people. From our timetable earlier, for the first level, you should have 4 directly sponsored. But in here, you need 5. Okay? So for level 2, you need 10 people. All right? For level 3, you should already have 15 direct invites. And you can get the level 4 if you manage to invite 20 people. So you will be achieving the level 5 of the matching bonus if you got 25 invites. So for those members now in here who only reached the 20 direct invites, we need to level up into 25, okay? So with these activity points that will be given to us, so you will be determining these activity points the moment that we started earning already. So in here, with that matching bonus, so for those 5 people that you invited in here, okay, once these 5 people started earning in their crowd bonus, Crowd1 will be giving you 10% of that bonus. So for example, all of these 4 people earned 100 euro today. 5 people earned 500 euro today. So 10% of that 500 euro, how much is that? 50 euro. Okay? You did not work for it, and yet Crowd1 is giving you a bonus. Okay? So if this one, for the level 2, 10 of those people started already earning, you got another 10% to the second 5 people that you're inviting. So basically, you got 10% from the 5 people here, you got another 10% from the second level, so that's another 10%. So that will go down and down until you reach the 25 level. You got basically 50%. So you earn 10% from the first generation. So if the first generation earning, and then later on, you also got invites, you already got 10 people, and then the other second 5, they already started earning and earning and earning, you got another 10% of that, and then, and so on and so forth. So the more people that you're inviting in here, and then the people whom you invited, you educate them, you train them how to do the business, The more that they're sharing the business, the more that they're earning, you're also earning. Because if you don't train your people in order for them to earn, you will not be earning either. So that's why this is a team's effort. Because the more that we work as a team, all of us will be gaining, will be having profits. All right. So now, with the updated, with Crowd1, yeah? So if you look into this, since Crowd1 is a single policy account, single account policy, single account policy, meaning you only register or buy a package once. Okay, but you are entitled to upgrade, okay? So you can start with the smallest type of package, and yet later on when you started earning, you can upgrade into higher package in order for you to be eligible for the compensation plans, okay? The higher type of compensation plans. So in here, this is what we call now the crowd bonus or the binary bonus. So in here, in order for us to open up our binary bonus, you should have one direct invite on your left side and one direct invite on your right side. So if on your left-hand side, this person who came to who wanted to become an entrepreneur, all right, bought a white educational package, which is equivalent to 60 binary points or business points. So white package is equivalent to 60 binary points, yeah? And then the one on the right also bought a white package. And that's also equivalent to 60. We call this as 1:1 ratio. So you have to add this up. 60 plus 60 equals to 120 business points. So take note, 10 business points is equivalent to €1. So since the new compensation plan, 100% of crowd bonus will go straight away into our account. So 12 euro will go into your account balance straight away. All right. This is the new way of the crowd bonus now. So since Crowd1 became as one of the sensational and amazing in when it comes to binary system, okay, because of the experience of our founder about networking, he saw the gap in network marketing about the bonuses when it comes to binary or this type of bonuses. That's why they developed the hybrid type of binary bonus, or what we call now the Crowd1 bonus. Because in traditional networking, this is the real thing that's happening. They only have the 1:1 ratio. You just have to make sure that you match one on your left and match one on your right. However, in Crowd1, this doesn't happen. It went to a higher level. All right. So for example, on your right side, okay, imagine that in your mind, or you can draw if you want. All right. There is already 120 business points waiting in there. Or for example, these people, you did not invite these people, okay? This lady in here, this is already, okay, the invite of your grand upline, and then this gentleman is invited by this person. Even these two people who bought white packages are not your direct sponsor, you will still be accumulating points. So that is 120 in total. Then later on your left-hand side, someone or your grand upline spilled over one person onto you. That's another white package. So instead of just matching the 60 points and the other 60 points on your right, it will be matching up all these three. Because the system will be reading like how many 60 points can I get on the right, on the 120, isn't it? There's 260 points in there. So definitely the system will be reading that straight away. The 60 points will not be left out and waiting for another 60 points in here to match. That will match straight away. So you will be earning 18 euro in here. All right. So that's how good Crowd1's binary business points or binary points works. And not only this, we also have our maximum type of ratio, what we call the 1:3 ratio, wherein if your right-hand side already accumulated 180 business points on your right-hand side, suddenly someone came joined on your left, either this person is your direct invite or not, it will be reading as a 1:3. There are 360 points and one in 180. So all of these points will be added together. So that will be 240 business points or 24 euro. So with this one, guys, we need to make sure that we accumulate a lot of points in one side. So either this point is on your left, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's on your left or right. So there's no limit on how many times that you will be earning 24 euros in here. So definitely, the more that we educate our team, the more that we will progress in Crowd1 because of this type of system, this hybrid binary bonus that we have in here. Right. So now we're going to the other income that we're receiving. So this is the long-term residual income. So this is, as what mentioned earlier, based on the network level that you are in. So we got 7 network levels. So this is a monthly payout as a bonus for us. For those leaders who already reach a network level. So we got in here 7 network levels. So team leader, coordinator, manager, director, president, senior president, and ambassador. So in each level in here, there are still 3 divisions. So team leader 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. So the same thing with the rest of them of the network levels. So in order for us to reach these network levels, we should be qualified. There's a qualification for us in order to rank up, level up into our network level. So you would be saying in here there should be a points from the previous discussion that we have, the crowd bonus, because you have, remember that 240 business points. So that will then be subtracted into your 500. And then what will be the remaining is what will be the remaining points. You have to complete that, and then you will reach the 500 business points, and you will become team leader 1 star. All right. So there's a way that we should be leveling up. There's a qualification for us. All right. So this 40% of the profit of the company will be given to us. So since these 7 network levels have 3 subdivisions, so that will become 7 times 3 is equals to 21. So we got 21 levels in here. All right. So for example, the company, the 40% of company's profit is 21 million. I mean the profit for that month, yeah? So 21 million euro is then divided into 21 levels. Okay, so in each level, there will be 1 million euro. If you are team leader 1 star, let's say, for example, there are 1 million members as a team leader 1 star, so 1 million divided by 1 million is equivalent to 1 euro. This is just an example. Don't quote me saying, oh, the presenter mentioned that there are 1 million team leader. That's only for example. Okay, so we don't know how many team leader 1 star at the moment. So that could be, let's say, about 10 million among the members. Yeah. So the lower network level that you are in, of course, the lesser amount of residual income that you will be receiving, because definitely there will be more people into this network level. So the more that you will rank up, the higher monthly residual income that you will be receiving. So at the moment, Director 1 stars, they're earning almost 600 euro monthly. Director 2 stars, that's more than 1,000. Director 3 stars, definitely that's more than 1,000. Because if this Director 2 star is 1,200, what more of the Director 3 stars? So the higher that you go, the lesser the number of people who will be dividing into that profit. And you will also be covering, of course, if you're already on the director, how much is the earnings of the manager? Of course, you're part of that pool. That's why you're reaching that amount of money. So presidents, how much they're earning now? They're earning nearly 500,000. I mean, hundreds, I mean, you know, I don't know, thousands and thousands of euros monthly. Can you imagine that? Even they're not doing anything anymore because they reach that network level. So we need to make sure that we reach the higher network levels in order for us to get this residual income. All right. So for those leaders or those members in here and for our guests, of course, we need to work hard for this one in order for us to reach that level. Director level, that's a startup for us, and then that will be good enough for us to pay for our rents or to, if, for example, in the Philippines, if you're receiving that will be equivalent to 30,000 pesos, and that will be more than enough for your family to spend for the whole month. Okay. So this is the timeline. As I mentioned earlier, there are times that our products and services are being launched. All right. So this is the timeline of the earning of the loyalty points. So start earning loyalty points this April. So we'll start on the 7th with the loyalty points, because the 7th, that is actually 6 is Monday. So that will start tomorrow. So because remember, earning loyalty points, it starts on Monday, right? So we will start on Monday, that's tomorrow. And then there's a start of roll up of these products and services. Mine though is already in there. You can already actually download the app. Link me. There's no update yet. I haven't seen yet in the back office, but that will be in here in April. And also the Mixer Retro. So all the games and Mixer Retro are the old games that will be coming up. And then of course the roll up of Mixers, it might be until mid-May, or we don't know if until end of May. So because that's their timeline, but of course we need to give a leeway as well for them. Yeah. So for those members now, members before the 1st of April or before the 6th of April, before tomorrow, we have to wait for our access, because we are also given free access because we're already members. But just be patient, because the roll-up is ongoing at the moment. So they will be starting from, of course, from the ambassador and going down to our network level. So just be patient, and we will be given all those full access as well. So with the 28 million members, it would take a bit of time, but we have to bear in mind that number is so massive. So we just have to wait for our turn. Okay. So in May, of course, in May, that will be still part of the Mixer. So every month, remember, we still have to claim a residual income with those who have network levels now. So every 15th of the month, we have to claim that. And by June, we will be receiving the quarterly income and also the residual income. So we got the payment, and of course, there's also the launch of loyalty program. So if we are earning the loyalty program, they will be launching the loyalty program in June as well. Okay. So by mid-June, between end of June and mid-June and mid-July, there will be we will be receiving the first sales bonus and the active user pool. Okay. And also, this will be the launching of Planet IX and SoMe. And in July, this will be the opening of the Dubai office. All right? So take note of that. So aside from those compensation plans, there are also incentives. So basically, last year, those who are Director 1 star, they have a free cruise ship along Mediterranean, fully paid 7 days cruise ship from Dubai. And they also actually from the previous years, which has been experienced by one of the leaders in Crowd1, a Filipino leader, he already experienced to go for a cruise. He mentioned that actually they were given 3,000 euro as a pocket money as well. Can you imagine that? And aside from this, there's also bucket list wherein, of course, you will be driving around, they will be driving you around with luxury cars in different places. So at the moment, of course, the cruise ship is not possible because of the pandemic, but definitely by next year, if this will push through, actually, according to him, that leader, the cruise ship supposed to be that run last December has been paid already. So they're just waiting for it to open up. So we don't know, it might be even before December this year that they will go again. So they mentioned that cruise ship as well doesn't run only once, it runs twice a year. That's the free, once you reach the director level, okay? And we can pay through Bitcoin or Ethereum. So you would say, how can I become a member? So the person who invited you, for our guest, the person who invited you today will be sending a link to you, or they will also send you a registration form in order for you to fill in, and then they will register you, or they will actually make a link and you by yourself will be registering yourself, and then they will give you the gift code in order for you to pay for the for your starter package. So you can also pay using Bitcoin or Ethereum if you already have a cryptocurrency wallet, and bank transfer as well. So in Europe, you can actually pay through bank transfer. So you would pay on the bank account of Crowd1 straight away, but it would take a bit of time. So the best way to pay actually is through gift codes, wherein it will be given to you by the person who invited you. So just ask the person who invited you to support you in registering or buying your starter package in here, okay? So Crowd1's impact. So basically when lockdown came up, a lot of people got affected, lost their jobs, and a lot of people doesn't have anywhere to get income. So Crowd1 came up, and people were given the opportunity to generate an income even lockdown. And also, so disabled people also managed to do this Crowd1 because it's so easy to explain. Of course, although it took us time, but we went more detailed in here in order for you to understand the concept of Crowd1 better. But this can be easily shared. This is like kind of a napkin presentation wherein even because it's so quick, you can just say, if you want to earn money using your mobile phone, come and join Crowd1. So are you earning money using your mobile phone? If they would say yes, no. If they would say no, well, do you want to do that? Do you want to use your mobile phone as your money making machine? If they would say yes, just explain to them. If you become a member of this Crowd1, you just share the business, share to other people that you know and everything like that. So they will use the products and services. They become a member. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're done with your presentation. And then later on, of course, they have to attend the training. Yeah. So we also have online events wherein there's a lot of information about the new updates about Crowd1, which was, we just had it actually a week ago. So on the 27th, we had the online event. So that will be held now every 3 months. And however, there's also training ongoing in Dubai now for leaders training. And during this time, they launched new products and services. They give us updates, and also there's entertainment during this time. Yeah. So we got top education. We mentioned earlier, Mindo. So if you go to your back office, this one is not yet updated on the system. Yeah. So it's still GitHub. So we're still waiting for the roll up of this one as well. But if you go into the Crowd1 magazine, you got a bit more information from there about what Mindo is. And also every Sunday, Central European Time, 2 p.m., there is a training given by our MLM expert, Mr. Peter Jacobson. So don't forget that, all right? So now, Of course, we know everything already about Crowd1. So what is your next move? Of course, you need to know your deepest why. And this deepest why should be a big reason enough for you to wake up in the morning to do whatever you need to do. It's like, for example, why do we go to work every day? Is it to pay our bills only? Is it to get something in return? I'm sure all of us have a job, and yeah, for us, we're just aiming for something. So not all of us are aiming for the same thing in our life. So this should be the reason why you're going to do Crowd1. So for those overseas workers in the call at the moment, we came abroad because we wanted a better future for our family. But when we are saying that we wanted a better future for our family, we need to make sure that we have a timetable. We have our whys. If we know our why, it will be easier for us to do the house. How can I do this? How can I earn more income? How can I become a director 1-star? Okay, so if you already know those, of course you will be setting your goals. So how can I earn that that 30,000 that the speaker was mentioning earlier? So of course you need to become a director 1-star. How can I become a director 1-star? Of course you need to attend the training. You need to follow your leaders. You need to learn the business. Okay? And then later on, once you know the business, you need to make an action plan. And all of this should be written. Okay? So once you've done your action plan, you have to plan to action. Because nothing will happen if the plan, the goals, or the reasons why we wanted to do this are not written down. And if we're not going to action for it, nothing will happen to us, okay? Because in here, in doing a business, our success depends solely in our own hands. It doesn't depend on the other people, okay? It depends on how motivated, persevere, and committed we are, okay? So maybe you would be saying, I'm already doing the business. I already made an action plan. I've written down already. I've been inviting a lot of people and everything like that. And then how come that I'm not leveling up in my network level? How come that a lot of people are rejecting me? How come there's a lot of objections, rejections that I encounter? Definitely, there might be something that you are insensitive, that you're doing something that is not working. So we need to make sure that whatever that we're doing is not the same for the different invites that we have. So it's like, for example, sharing the business to one person will not work to another person. So we should be, when we are sharing the business to other people, we should be assessing how the person looks into networking. If this person that we are inviting really need the business, or if this person is into networking. So we need to consider the individual needs of the people that we are sharing the business with, okay? So plus in here as well, of course, you might be saying that, oh, I also attend the webinar, I listen and everything like that. How come that I'm still not progressing? Well, you by yourself as well, assess yourself if I'm knowledgeable enough about the business to share it to other people. Because the way on how we share the business, that's the way how the people we are inviting will react into how we invite them. Okay, so we need to make sure that we are knowledgeable and fully equipped about the business. So for those new members, of course, you'll not be able to present the business, but you need to make sure that you learn the business. So, because We cannot share something if we don't have it by ourselves. So like you don't have, I mean, this might be rude to say, but you cannot train someone if you by yourself, you don't know anything about this. Yeah. So make sure that you know the business and you know the reason, the big reason why you are doing the business. And then once you review your actions, something is not working out, you have to ask the help of your leaders. You have to accept that it's not working for you. All right. You have to make another plan. Review your actions and then go back to the deepest one. Set another goal. Go and attend another training. Make sure that you are applying what you're learning instead of depending into your leaders. So this is your business, okay? Leaders, uplines are here to guide and support, not here to um, not here to uh, stop you on what you're doing, but we're here to guide you. We're not just gonna pick you up. We're not just gonna pick you up. You will be say, oh, upline is there. They will be giving me spillovers. Oh, I have downline that's working hard, so it's okay. I don't need to work. No, that's not how it works in here. So we have to work together in order to achieve something, because our success as well depends on our hands and the people that we work with. We should be working as a team. Okay, this is a team effort. And before that, of course, just reiterate to our guests as well that Crowd1, okay, this is actually, oh, who is that? We are actually in here. This is a marketing platform for third-party products and services. So our starter packages contains different bundles as what we discussed earlier. So we are a social community platform. We are an online global community with passion for entrepreneurship. And we are using Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is we already discussed earlier actually. So we are not selling shares. This is not a gambling investment, lottery, cryptocurrency, or foreign exchange company. And we are not offering investment. We're not saying to you that come and join Crowd1 and you will be earning a lot. So it's not. So Crowd1 offers the opportunity to make money by providing, okay, a service to customers and through loyalty programs. And of course, we are compensated on how much hard work that we put into Crowd1, okay? So we are also liable for our own taxes. So for us here in Europe, we if you wanted to do full-time in Crowd1, you need to declare that you're doing a digital business, because otherwise, you know, the tax people will be chasing you around. So it depends on how much you declare from the countries that you are living now, okay? So we're not saying to you that join Crowd1 and then you will get a once in a lifetime opportunity. You will put your money in here and then after a year you become like this and everything like that. No, we're not saying that to you. So because in here, you have to work hard for it in order for you as well to earn a living. This is a business. This is a networking business. This is a net sitting, net sleeping, or net lying down. This is networking. All right. So of course, the amount of money that you can also make in Crowd1, as well I mentioned, depends on your effort and the activity of the people that you work together with. So this is not a quick rich scheme that you put your money and then you earn and then that's it. You just sit back and relax and let the business do things for you. No, it's not. We have to work hard for it. So guys, this Crowd1 is actually a platform that will unleash the opportunities that's coming up. So it will open up opportunities for you. Unleash meaning opening up, giving you the access for other opportunities that will provide or generate an extra income for you and your family. And you need to make sure as well that when you are doing Crowd1, okay, we also need to make sure that when we work hard, we also include God in doing our business. We have to reach out for His knowledge, to give us the enough knowledge in order for us to do the business. We have to reach out that He can show us the right people and the right opportunities that we will be that to whom we will be sharing the opportunity. So make sure that because in Crowd1, impossible is nothing, and with God, nothing is impossible. All right, guys. So thank you very much. I just hope that with the presentation that we have, you managed to understand for our guests. I just hope that you managed to understand about the business that we are sharing to you, and for the members now, we just hope also that you are enlightened with the new compensation plans that we have. So hopefully you picked up something, especially from our guests. It also took us a lot of time to do the presentation, but thank you so much for our guests that they are still in here inside, especially Sir Jason. He's still in here. Can you imagine that he managed to listen the whole through the entire 2 hours of our presentations? So thank you very much, Ma'am Maricel, and for all the guests and